Tanks in the platoon. Just jump to the next one. The worst comes to worst, and you need multiple points of fire. One of you go gunner, the other one jumps to the other tank and guns. It's not difficult. Promise. Just find targets and kill them. If they're northeast and they're not online with us, they probably deserve to die anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the ready mark, and hardcore. If you're the admin, you could take us in. That'd be stellar.
When you hit the ready mark, yeah?
I'm ready. Yeah, I've readied up.
Yep, okay, everyone's ready. There's one more person that hasn't ready though.
That
There we
does-
go.
Says all participants are ready.
They are ready now, because once hardcore takes us in, whether we're ready or not, we're going in.
Oh, it's starting.
Yeah, the admin has overwriting power so that someone doesn't hover on the ready button like a million miles away from the other side. Okay,
Oh,
in.
okay. Oh, these are nice. Sorry, what? Tank pawn on the way.
Right, now just another question quickly, because this will really help.
Yep.
So there's pop
As the
smoke.
commander,
Whoops.
it wasn't me, I know how to do that.
Say again. Sorry.
As the commander, how do you designate a target?
You aim it. You can manually control the aim point on the crew independent site. You hit the space bar and shit will go boom.
Okay.
Basically, you just rely on the gunner, or you can jump to the gunner's seat yourself and do it yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You can even command from the gunner's seat. Alright, contacts are already spotted on Hill 96. I'm about to take care of that. Personnel in the open. Fire mission for 10 personnel on call and in progress. In a minute, there'll be fire on that hill.
How do you view the map?
F5. And to go back to 3.
Oh, yeah.
Press button out. Button out, button. There we go. And then it's button.
Okay, the forward observer has decided to go Leroy Jenkins, so everyone proceed.
Roger, rolling.
By speed, fast or top?
Top speed, please. Greener, if you haven't assigned your driver a route, you can manually do it yourself, or you can go on the map and provide them a map. Easy going, easy going. Stellar. Call signs, you are free to fire at this time, because it's looking busy up front.
Why can I no longer
Right.
control the turret, the gun thing?
Because the gunner's doing it for you.
Without the commander say you can't, you can move it around.
Alright, multiple contacts in the town ahead of us. Just for your essay. Keep an eye on the map, guys. There's map updates happening from contacts spotted by the AI.
Yeah, I can see PCs on the tree line.
Clear to fire.
Inbound missile, missile.
Put smoke up. It's optically guided. Tap for smoke.
Okay.
Alright, JTC, spot contacts
Manual.
for contacts to the northeast, please. Yep, that's because you're looking to the east. Look a little further left. 11 o'clock. Okay, that's the direction that you want to be scanning, okay? Forward of there. That's as far left as you need to scan there. Note on the bottom corner, JTC, you've got the positional information on the direction of the tanks travelling. JTC, look to your two. Yeah, N for zoom in. Yep. There you go. I see. I can only see what you're seeing, JTC. I don't have control of the turret myself, so you need to be looking where you're pointing now. Yep, that's your kind of direction of attack. Basically, the way we're facing.
Towards that power pole, yeah?
Yeah,
I
affirm.
believe you're looking at me. Yeah.
I can see what you're saying, but I can't control it myself. See the smoke up ahead through the tree line?
I've got a lot of fog for some reason in front of me.
Fog.
Yeah, like it's really foggy.
Yeah.
You may want to go into your graphics and adjust your draw distance.
See, it shouldn't be at full, but draw distance should be full maximum.
Also, remember to get your guys on line formation when they're in an assault.
Tango trees pressing.
Yep, I'm through the trees myself. Watch and shoot, boys. Watch and shoot. Hey, gunner. On this direction, east. PC moving right to left. See it? That's our Vec M1s. So we need to be looking further to the northeast, I think. How are your eyes out to the northeast? Pretty covered over by those trees, I bet. Right, observe the smoke. See the smoke up front. That's direction of contact there.
Oh, okay, I see high smoke. Looks like something's on fire.
Yeah, that's direction of contact there. Any
That's why I can't see
any enemies looking that way? That's us. That's her. I'm gonna halt the Vec M1s because this is they're a little bit more dug in there than I thought they would be. Personnel, open cover. You seeing something there, GTC? God, I wished I had a thermal sight here.
One of the tanks is stuck behind the house.
What, say again? Sorry, the tanks are stuck.
One of the tanks is stuck behind a house.
Right, okay.
Sorry, he's moving.
He's moving
It's
now.
like
Okay, cool.
driving it. Yeah, he's turned it. I'll just check back on him and he's turned.
We're taking some heavy inbound now.
Well, shoot back or move. We have a line of about 8 Leopards and M1s. We should be able to handle this, guys.
Do I have a few tanks under my control or not? Is it just my tank?
Wiener, I believe it's just your tank because you're the XO, so you just have to worry about yourself. But you're welcome to take control of other tanks.
Not at all.
Well, you see the M1s that are flying loose on their own. They're run by our guys, but there's a platoon of Leopards up ahead that I believe are uncontrolled. Same with the CV90s. So if you think they're doing something stupid, feel free to reposition them.
Why did my gunner driver just drive into a house?
Yep, he'll do that.
Damage report, gunner.
The gunner's injured.
Yeah. No.
You can still, yeah, you can do stuff with it. Just
Where on the gun? That knife? I'm not sure.
right, guys, heads up. There's artillery coming down over the town in front of you, just so you know. And I'm going to order a repeat fire mission on the hill and 19 because they're both full
I
of.
believe we've got friendlies moving into the town. Friendly Leo's moving in.
Yeah, those are AI Leopards. I'm going to have them hold.
They're literally in town right now.
I just had
And
them
we've
pop
also
smoke.
got, what looks to be like some APCs going in as well. Can't tell what types they are.
Those. one's been derps. Right, we're not having fucking tanks try to hold down a town. Let's have you guys go firm here. Oh shit! There's definitely stuff in that place. Right, troops
Fire
dismount.
over there. And Leo by the looks of it.
Yeah.
He's coming off.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the visibility for me is really, really low. It's unusual. I can't seem to see why
Right.
it's like all foggy.
Right, the CV90s are going to start dismounting their troops, and we're going to let them take the town by force. Yeah, our infantry's up front.
Tango trees on Overwatch.
Yeah, guys, hold for the moment. We'll let these guys work the town. We'll let the infantry work the town. You don't put tanks in a town. We've all seen the videos of Syria.
Tango 2's moving to the left-hand side of town, more than the northern side of the town.
Excellent.
T-31 is currently in the town. By the way.
Yep. I don't know why you're there, so you can go back.
Do you have any intel on them having already?
None. Although we probably shouldn't be. Although it might be a good idea to be aware of it, that there is the possibility. So keep buttoned up and expect to move as soon as if you hear rounds.
Copy.
I'm currently kind of micromanaging troops at the moment, so bear with me.
Potential targets.
Yeah, anything. There's nothing north. There's nothing friendly north of the town. So if you see something north of the town, splash it.
There is. There's me.
There better not be.
I'm north.
The town is currently the limit of advance, guys. Don't go any further north than don't go along further across the town. Where?
T-66. We just took it on the radio and stayed out.
Right. Okay. We need to move. Radio and commander's out. That's fine. So we do have artillery, guys. So just expect movement. I'll try and if we can find it, I'll counter artillery at it. Just every now and then, just move, guys. Just keep moving every now and then. Tanks between Hill 96 and the town that we're the secondary town, guys. Check the map.
Ghost, permission to sweep north with Tango Tree.
Granted.
Around the northern edge of the town. Copy.
We're taking fire here. 1-2. Another tank. 2-1. We're at checkpoint.
You guys are free to fire on anything further than the town, and please don't go any further than the town unless you know.
Lock in the. You know when you've got a sight, sort of is moving. The little red thing in the middle, the aimer, is moving.
Oh, you need to dump lead. You need to. You don't need to dump lead, but hit backspace on your keyboard.
That's better. No, doesn't work.
1-4. We're taking fire here. 1-2. We're taking fire here.
No, I don't know what I've done.
If you need to, just go to the commander's position and let them do the firing.
Yeah, that'll be better.
Good shooting, JTC. Alright, I'm back into the commander's slot for the for my own tank now. Oh, I can't even. Problem is I can't. I can look from the observer's position, but because my commander is supposedly hurt, I can't actually do anything with it.
Yeah, it might have been better to take a, like a...
Sorry, at least you get a thermal sight. I don't.
There he is. Ceasefire.
ATGM inbound. Oh, disregard. It's always a scary moment.
We're at that checkpoint. 1-3. We're at that checkpoint. We're at that checkpoint.
Navi, you're up to the north, aren't you? Watch that town northeast of your position. There's tanks and there's guys with ATGMs in the town. If you want to use RT,
Copy,
you're,
I'm hosing down.
yeah,
Will
if
do.
you're allowed to use RT, go for it. If not, let me know and I'll have it. I'll put it down for you.
We're at that checkpoint.
Copy that. Hosing down some buildings at the moment.
Do it. We're here to take land. We're not here to be nice to the civilian considerations. There isn't a civilian population to worry about, so we're good.
3-1. We're taking fire here.
What are you?
BMP. I don't know if it's alive or not. Yeah, he just fired.
If he's
Take it
fired,
out.
then kill him.
Well, it just had a fin around into his face.
Use heat. Fin rounds actually over penetrate and go through both sides.
Yeah, I know, but the thing's that. How the hell does this guy switch?
Insert or delete, I believe, is to switch ammo types. Mavi, are you able to do artillery requests, or would you like me to get one down for you?
Stand by. Testing out now. Sorry, I was busy with some pesky infantry.
No, no problem.
Yeah, I can put down a RD call, all right?
Yeah, make an arty call on that on these infantry, the guys with the ATGMs.
Copy.
I'm going to bring the infantry further up to. I'm going to bring the infantry to start the assault on that town proper. So you're clear to use as much infantry as you want until you see our infantry taking the position.
Fire mission sent.
Go. It'll be what, a minute to go?
Yep, 1 minute.
That's
Now.
fine. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. You'll probably be able to get a repeat mission if you want it.
Copy.
Contact. Tank. East.
Right, tanks are south of Objective Bull. The guys who are hanging the south end, guys, just watch out for those guys. I'm having infantry take the town and the Hill 96.
1-2. We're at that checkpoint. Roger. 1-2. We're at that checkpoint. Roger. Roger. We're at that checkpoint. Roger. Roger. Troops north. Fire to adjust.
Good
get the 50 up and start putting some slap down range.
1-4.
Slap 'em.
Checkpoint. Fire and adjust. Fire and adjust. This is 1-2. Contact. Roger. North. Roger.
Those tanks are down the other side of a hill by the looks of it. Can't get a shot.
Yeah.
Looks like they're shooting out there.
I'm
Seeing
gonna
point
stand here, by the way.
five.
Contact. North.
Alright,
The
I'm
BMP
gonna-
on a hill, so not on
Yeah,
fire.
they look dead. 2 BMP.
If you're not sure, go ahead and jump to like non-thermal vision and see if you can see smoke coming out of them. If you can't, chuck a
One
heat
of
round
them
into
are.
them.
Okay.
You've got plenty of ammo, guys. You're not being paid to bring it back with you. Go for it.
Roger.
Screw the taxpayer. Save lives. Ours.
Use right click to laze, right, and get range.
That's safe firm, yeah. JTC, I'm bringing us up.
Well, I've hit that thing twice with heat now. It's got to be dead.
Don't make an assumption until you've confirmed it.
No, seriously, it's still not smoking?
Alright,
Shoot, he says on fire.
if you see fire or smoke, he's dead.
Send him to the fire mission.
We're up against here.
I think I'm out of heat. Not sure.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a moment for an operational pause if it comes to it. So, if you feel the need to, grab your reloads. If you think I can, I'll start bringing stuff up.
How do you reload the racks?
In the menu under platoon, I think there's an option that says reload, and you can choose to reload one, the other, or just all. Hey, who's in charge of Tango 3?
That's me.
Can you right click on the tanks that are stuck in the airfield and give them to me?
Copy.
Just the one that's stuck there, I'll give them to you, and then I'll be able to get them out of there for you.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, thanks, Ghost.
No problem, I'll see what I can do.
I was wondering why it seemed like I was down to the tank in my formation.
Nah, the problem is they seem to be magically stuck. I hate it when this stuff happens because there's nothing you can do about it. Because apparently a 5-ton tank can't just plough through a building.
Oh, yeah. What happened to my gunner? He died.
1-4. Contact.
Yeah.
What menu were you talking about, by the way?
If you push your mouse up to the top of the screen, you'll see an option that shows up for platoon,
Ah,
vehicle,
yes.
and under vehicle you hit reload and you'll see the option to reload any and all of your depleted resources.
Reload. Shit. Okay.
Roger.
Reload all while I've got a moment. Then.
That'll work.
Roger.
This one's had an engine damage. It's probably been...
That fire mission's still going on, by the way, and I can't move forward from my position. But
Right click on it. Is this Alpha, is this the one in the town, yeah?
this is T2, North End.
T2 North End. Alpha Bravo 004, yeah? Fire mission.
This is T2. I think so. Yeah, right in front of me. There's a fire mission there. I don't know if it's friendly, but don't think it is friendly. Got
East
infantry,
your
infantry
position.
in front of me.
Yeah, you'll have infantry moving south to north, walking in. That's my friendlies. Check the map. Look to your east. That'll be friendlies.
We're at checkpoint.
They're coming in to assault the town. I'm gonna suspend.
Got some visual on that. I have an infantry contact here though. Can you see what my gunner's seeing right now? By any chance?
Which direction are you looking? You can see the-
looking where's the fucking compass thing?
See down the bottom right corner. You'll see a picture of your tank orientated.
Yep.
That is as per cardinal directions. So top of the tank is north, bottom of the tank is south, so on. And you'll see a white dot representing which way you're looking compared to the turret, for example.
Yeah. Okay, so we're looking east towards the objective. Although my commander's just slewed my gun.
Yeah, that's because he's trying to reload. The tank has to turn the turret slightly so that the loader can get down there.
Oh no, he's thinking it. So
Okay.
when I'm turning the turret, do you see? I don't know if you can see the sight, but it's like the red thing. The red sort of reticles are moving around, and it's really hard to aim.
Are you aiming?
Like
Is your
that.
gunner aiming at the? Right, let's see what he's aiming at. I'm sitting in your gunner's position now.
Driver move out.
I'm actually controlling that.
I can't control you. I can control your gun.
1-1. We're taking fire here.
I'm in the gunner seat.
We're at checkpoint. 2-1.
I think you're in the commander's seat.
2-1. We're off the
I'm
tank.
in the gunner seat. Should be.
I think you're in
Gunner's
seat
gunner's
3, right?
So I'm controlling this bit.
You're in
Might
my
be the
tank, dude.
Ah, that's why. My bad.
1-4. Contact.
All right.
Smoke down east, right. Okay, let's get AP in there.
Right, hardcore. Are you in the? You're in the commander's position, aren't you?
No, gunners.
All right. Direct east of you, moving. You'll see people moving right to left. That's friendly infantry.
I see. Yeah, they're actually in a gunfight right now. When they cross the field, I can see friendlies, and then just across there, past the fence, about 20 meters.
Yep.
There's actually enemy infantry there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can get a clear line of sight without putting machine gun fire over their heads, then go for it. But if not, then you're just gonna have to let the infantry do that.
I'm already on it. But if you look at the turret gun thing now, do you see what it's doing?
Wait, one.
I don't know if you're looking at. Yeah, it's. See how the red marker's moving like that.
Well, I can't
It's
see
really
what he's.
frustrating.
I can't see what he's doing.
Okay, if I just switch position, hold on, and I'll switch to.
You'll have to switch to the gunner's position for me to do it.
I'll switch to commander. If you can just jump to the gunner, and you might see what settings might be there. We'll have to move out anyway, but.
I'm not able to get into your vehicle. I think it's because you're commanding it. You might have when you joined the session. Did you say let others enter this vehicle? Say yes.
I think just think of it, yeah. It might
'Cause
not
if you said no, then that's not letting anyone else join your
Probably
tank.
why, yeah.
That's okay. That's not a big drama.
Where the?
This is 1-3. We're taking fire here.
Please tell me I'm not the only one here. What the
I
hell?
don't think so.
This is 1-3. We're taking fire here. Fire to adjust.
What's the is the Leopard got a machine gun?
Target.
Say again.
Should have. Leopard, how do you get to the machine gun?
Press M for Mike to bring up the coax.
Fire to adjust.
Ah, cool. Okay, main and coax, cool. I'm heading up hill, whatever it was.
The hill on the right, hill
Slowly.
96. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one. There was a lot of smoke on the other side of the hill. Alright, let's have a look on the commander's side. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, there's a tank platoon over there.
Kill him.
Get a shot on them from here. Back a bit, I'm a bit. Oh wait, maybe fucking can, just. Oh, take fire.
We're taking
I heard the
fire.
rounds go out, yeah.
Ah!
I really wish they wouldn't load AP when I'm trying to engage infantry. Fuck it. I'll let the gunners. I'll let the AI fix that because that's not something I'm touching.
I got a fuel leak.
Okay, cool. You'll still have enough fuel to get through the mission probably, but
Oh yeah, I got 90%.
yeah.
89. It is dropping a bit, but
Well, what I'll do is, now that we are a little bit more satisfied, give me an ammo check. Let me know if you need ammo, because we're going to have a quick operational pause here before we take OP Bull, and I'm going to bring up the FO and the supply vehicles. Mavi, I can't get that tank at the airfield unstuck. It's stuck on a magic.
No,
It's stuck
no
on a magic.
butter ghost.
It's stuck in a magic
Big-
building, so you're just going to have to make do in men with a 3-man platoon.
Copy.
I'm going to try and bring the Hemet up and try to drag it back out. See if that does. If that doesn't work, you're basically fucked.
We're at that checkpoint.
Roll the dice.
To get closer. This is a bit where I get too close and wreck it.
I think both of these tanks are down. There's smoking coming out in thermal, but
We're at that checkpoint.
when I'm in gunner view.
That's,
No, there is slightly, not as much.
it won't be as pronounced, but you'll see it.
Yeah, there's smoke coming out of them.
This is 2-3. We're at that checkpoint.
Alright, big surprise, the small Hemet truck cannot drag a Leopard. So it's just going to you're fucked for those 2 tanks for each call sign respectively. So I'm just going to bring the Hemet vehicle, clear these buildings myself, and then I am going to send it up to whoever needs it first. So guys, give me an ammo check. Tell me who's got the least amount of ammo.
Oh.
672 went up.
Or who's in a situation where I could safely bring the Hemet up without it getting destroyed.
I can pull back down the hill slightly and you'd
I
be fine.
don't. I would. If it's only slightly, I don't mind that, but I don't want you to lose ground as such.
We're at that checkpoint.
Right. What I'll do is, since how most of the tanks are concentrated on the right side at this point, I will first of all resupply the guys on the right side. Also, guys, be aware there's a minefield on the right-hand road south of Hill 96. Do not try to cross it. And friendly infantry have encountered a minefield. It's marked on the map. Does anyone have any injured?
I've got gunner and a fuel leak.
Call sign.
T65.
T65 coming over. Alright, resupply will be at Hill 96. If you need to bring tanks over there, just make sure you leave some cover behind. If it means dividing the unit, you can right click on the unit, divide the unit and do it that way.
No. How have I got... Oh, am I stealing the gunner's site with the thingy site? How did I do that?
Alright, to that effect, I am going to start RTing the hell out of Objective Bull, pre-prepping it.
How have I managed to get thermal on my commander's site? I'm confused.
You do get it. Are you in an M1?
No, I'm in the other leopard.
2 possibilities: you're in the gunner's site, or you found a way to get thermal sites, and there is a way. I just can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the commander's site.
Okay.
And it's
Well,
kind of taken over the gun.
If
I
that's-
can't move. It's like looking down the gun sight, but I can't control it. If you know what I mean.
yes, that's That's the coaxial site. That's perfectly useful for that job. That's no problem at all. Right, be aware supplies are heading to Hill 69. Once the guys on Hill 69 are relieved, Mavi, you're the one holding the north side, right?
Yep,
Right.
copy.
Once that's happened, I'll bring the Hemet over to the town that the infantry is currently occupying, and you can get a quick resupply if you feel that you need it.
Yeah, I definitely will. I've been scrimming with units of infantry on the perimeter as well as some armored units behind them.
1-2. We're taking fire here. Roger.
Very well. I'll get you resupplied. This is
It's contained anyway, so if anyone else is priority, go for them.
No, I'm fine. My units have not really had much combat, so we're fine on ammo.
so. We don't really need ammo on the right side, really. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Top side.
Roger.
My side isn't. My side's fine.
Roger.
That should be T2.
Yeah, the guys at T2. T2 and T3. They're you guys are running the tanks. You guys, how are you guys for resupply?
I'm
'Cause-
good, but I haven't
We're
had much
taking fire
combat.
here.
Right, fair enough.
This is 4-1. We're taking fire here. This is 2-1. We're at our checkpoint. This is 1-1. We're at our checkpoint. This is 1-3. We're at our checkpoint.
The irony of it all, I can actually see further with the thermals on than I can see anything else.
That's not a surprise.
We're at our checkpoint.
Also remember,
I'm out of fuel.
you're out of fuel. Wow, your fuel must have been bad. If you have to,
G72 rounds going in me.
yeah. If that's the case, then leave that vehicle behind. Switch to the number 2 vehicle in your unit.
2-1.
T21. Go ahead and adjust your fire arc to the
We're taking fire
east.
here.
Your AI is looking at objective Bull. And I'm going to try and put down smoke more. I'm out of HE, so I'm going to have to put down smoke rounds on FOs so that they're at least blinded.
1-2. We're at our checkpoint.
T21 confirmed. They are looking. It should be looking at the map.
2-1. We're taking fire here. 2-3. We're taking fire here.
Right, what else have we got here? I don't have anything else in my one, do I? No. What's T14? Anyone?
Roger.
T14, that's T14. That's down at the airfield, isn't it? No. T1
This is on the front.
T1 is leopards, and if you want to jump into them, you are free to.
I have.
Go ahead, they're yours. You have a 2-man team of leopards, so
Yeah.
under your command there. So if you're able to jump into
The
them and control them,
T11 says it's scratched. I'm confused by all the
that's
symbols
yeah.
on the
T11
bottom
means it's disabled. T11 is disabled.
Okay.
T11 got killed, and his counterpart T12 is stuck in an in the airfield because reasons.
This is 2-4. We're at our checkpoint.
Right, guys, there's rounds going out range on Objective Bull, just so you know. That's a fire range currently in progress.
We're at our checkpoint.
Copy.
I'm going to load up the infantry on Hill 96 to get this a little bit less cluttered up, and hopefully that ought to help. People are on their way over to there, that's good. I'm going to send my scout unit up and round
Roger.
to try and see what we can see.
Heavy smoke in the town, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I put it down.
Oh, okay.
That's to blind them for the advance. Because all I've got now. See, to the
Oh, I
northwest, to the northwest of town, there's a forward observer there. So if they've got forward observers, they've probably got artillery, and if they've got artillery, I want it blinded. I don't want anyone spotting for it.
T12 is
Looks
stuck,
good.
yes. Is there no way you can drive these tanks?
Which tanks?
Any of them? I don't get a drive position. I was thinking those ones that are stuck. Can we not?
The ones in the airfield are stuck. They're hooked on a building, thanks to the miracles of simulation glitch.
No, fair enough.
So there's about the sum of fuck next to all that I can do about that. Sorry.
There's a massive smoke going out over there.
Yep, I put the smoke mission down to blind them. Because on the northwest side of the town of Objective Bull, right where I put the smoke is a forward observer team, so I figured they could have some white phosphorus.
I can't get into the commander position of this tank.
Which one?
T14, or whatever it is, number 3 tank at that
Okay, hang on.
group.
Wiener, I've given you operational control of them. There you go.
Ah, there we go.
They are your tanks. Manage them as you see fit. There's going to be smoke to the south of the town as well. That means that the only thing we have to deal with is the town itself. The tanks will not be going into the town. We'll be having the infantry run that.
It'd be nice if you had a heading on the little heading indicator inside the gunner's position.
Which tank are you in?
M1, A1.
M1. Well, the best you can do is approximate it with the with the little compass at the bottom. To be honest, that should be good enough to give you a fire arc to look at. Gunners should be the commanders should be sighting for you and calling targets out. The commander even has a palm switch that he can press to throw the command of the tank over to you, which is pretty handy. Not gonna lie. All right, who's running T65?
That's the
That's
damage one, the
that's
one I
the
was in.
Yeah, okay.
No fuel.
No fuel and the gunner's injured. So the Hemet is currently working on supplying that one. Don't know if it can recover it, but
I'll
the
go
medic,
back in it
but
in a minute.
the medic, the Hemet is currently trying to resupply it, and the medic will be coming along to provide you medical aid. I'm going to bring the CO vehicle over to that as well to give my commander some first aid as well, and then I can actually participate again instead of become the great strategical.
There is a vehicle there, I thought it was. Got heat loaded? No. Load me heat, please.
I can see the Hemet, by the way.
Yep. All you have to do is park up near the Hemet, and it'll start passing out supplies if there's any. It takes a little while though.
Yeah.
These things do not
But,
happen
I'm not going
instantly.
to move up on it. I'm fine on ammo, but I just wanted to cover it because you've got a lot of BMPs. Most of them should be dead.
Very well.
I think I've got sight of one in the town, not sure if it's dead yet.
Is there one behind it? There's two that I'm seeing from my location. I've hit both of them with rounds. Well, the first one's had 2 HEs and the other one's had another HE. But they're not moving, they're not doing anything, not even setting on fire.
That's probably a
This
crew
one's
kill then.
kind of- yeah, this one's kind of sitting right next to a building. I can only see the front of it.
Yeah, that's one I think I fired at, that one. Was there smoke near it earlier? Oh, have you not spotted when the smoke was there?
Smoke. There is smoke there, yeah. Not from that vehicle vehicle, but next to it.
You might be looking at one to. Oh yes, it's here.
Right, the infantry have almost got off their arseholes and mounted up. Once they've mounted up, I'll run them directly across the open ground into Objective Bill.
Well,
I do still
then.
believe I had a contact in there of a tank in that town, but I've not seen it since. Unknown where it might be.
Outstanding.
I only caught a flash of it, so I just couldn't engage it.
Got a lone M1 moving up. Who's that?
Mine.
Okay, you might want to hold up, buddy. I don't think we're ready to.
No, I'm just taking a quick scout around this. Look around this building here.
Okay. You get.
Why would you be on that building?
It's fine, because if you get killed, I don't have another vehicle for you to take command unless you're comfortable working the CV90s.
I've still got four.
That's okay. Crack on then. We'll just do recon by casualty, it's fine.
Yeah.
What does that symbol mean? The diamond, the red diamond with the arrow pointing up.
Red diamond with an arrow pointing up is... well, a red diamond is an enemy contact. The arrow pointing up the words is an ATGM team. Or actually, no, I
Okay.
tell a lie, actually. Maybe... yes, that is an ATGM team. So that's enemies with anti-tank missiles. We should probably do something about them.
Whoever fired on that building, that was an infantry, is now down. That infantry is now down.
If it's the CV90s, they're doing it by themselves, and I'm okay with that. Once they get in position...
Yeah, I wasn't sure whoever fired on that. It was an autocannon, that's for sure.
I've got both the CV90s as crewed up as they're going to be. I've lost 2 CV90s as it is, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Troops are currently dismounting or moving towards their dismount points now. I have 2 platoons on foot because they lost their vehicle. And my dog has decided to climb on the table and get in front of the monitor. Thanks. There we go.
Yeah, I've got visual on the crews moving up.
Okay. Let's see how things going here. Right, the gunner's getting medical aid. It's going to take a while, but he's getting medical aid, as is my commander. Outstanding. Dog's being a pleb.
Fire here.
There we go.
Right, I can see the CV90 with the troops dismounting.
Excellent. I would hope so.
Mounted. They've already dismounted.
Alright. Hardcore. Take your troop and circle round the north end of... See the Green Hill area? North of Objective Bill?
Roger that. Yep.
Circle around that and we'll do, and cover the northern part of Objective Bill. So I'll have you looking southwards. Ideally, I think that's going to look like downhill by the looks of it. So I just want you to basically find and kill anything that looks like reinforcements.
Yep. I'm going to move that way. Check where 6 is on T21. T22 is me. T21 is moving up to position 6 there. I'm just going to get the target watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
There, yeah.
I'm just giving you the broad area that your objective is. How you conduct it is your game. Wiener, you're running Tango 13 and Tango 14, right?
Correct.
Push them a little further up, but have them provide overwatch for the CV90s. And who have we got left? Mavi, Tango 3. Where are you? You're currently doing that overwatch from the front. You're a bit stronger. I want you to end around to the south. You see the green field to your southeast on the map?
Copy.
Put yourself on the northern edge of that and overwatch the town from the south.
Will do. Just doing a full reload of AP and then I'll be on the way.
Absolutely, no trouble at all. I've got a scout unit moving to flank around the eastern side, get eyes on the eastern end, so Be prepared to flank round to the east and handle that if it comes to it. And I've got
Copy.
myself, my hardcore, sorry, JTC rather, is probably not the most interesting field of view for yourself, so if you want to jump into Mavi or hardcore's gunner position, go for it, because my guy is not going to be doing very much for the next 10-15 minutes or so, and by then the mission could be over.
Might be there.
Yep.
We're at our checkpoint. 2-1, we're at our checkpoint.
Right, JTC, are you able to get overwatch of the town from that position?
2-1, we're at our checkpoint.
Oh, never mind. It's okay. Crack on.
4, we're at our checkpoint. 2-1, we're at our checkpoint. 2-3, we're at our checkpoint. 2-3, we're at
Got
our
a minefield in front of us.
Contact.
Right, hold. Don't go any further. You've been told not to do that. Hold what you got. If you don't think you can, push forward. Get your AI to stop as well, because they'll continue. Have everyone
We're on
hold. Yep. Try and see if you can skirt around it to the east. If you can't, then we will have you move to the western edge of Objective Bull and provide overwatch from that point. I knew that they would do that, little assholes. It's like, god damn you, mission designer. He's so
Why
funny.
is my mouse no longer as sensitive? It's like I have to go all the way to the right to turn the turrets and stuff.
Yeah.
Check your fire control is set to normal still. There's an option in the options menu for that.
Yeah. It was on emergency, so I could swing it around quick,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, emergency gives you a much turns off the stabilizer, but also makes you ridiculously sensitive.
Oh my shit, that's a big minefield.
All right, don't bother going round it then.
Oh,
Do-
no, hold on. It's not that. I'm right in the middle of it.
Oh god, the exact position of those mines is where you will explode. So go out the exact way, reverse out the exact way you came in, and take your time. Take it easy, because I cannot drag you out. I don't have anything.
2-1, we're
We've
taking
seized it.
fire here.
Objective Bull is seized.
Oh wow, oh weird. Didn't even get to go into a minefield.
Thank God for that a bit.
Okay, luckily I was just on the edge. Whew, damn, son.
Yeah, I saw that on the map there. I was like, oh god. Yeah, I can see
Area
that.
denial.
I can see that that minefield going right across the road there.
Yeah, it does. It goes. It literally expands into the field. I don't know how far it expands, but it looks like it. doesn't quite
Looks
go
like it
into the
stops.
forest.
I'm looking at your camera point. I'm looking at your observer's position, and it looks like it just about stops where you are in
Yeah,
T22. Yeah, that's about the limit there, which
Yeah,
is.
Thankfully, they didn't bother to mine this area.
Alright, from that position then, just work your way towards Objective Bull and clear through the forested area. Because according to the map there is a scout vehicle and some other stuff in that forest. We'll clear that out and then we'll call that as end exercise. Mission over. There we go.
There you go. Mission over. Good game, fellas.
Well done.
I survived.
Surviving is part of it.
Wiener hit percentage 78%. Okay,
Good work, man.
killed 4 vehicles. Nice.
You running another mission there?
let's go to the other one, which is the Apocalypse one, which is a slightly more medium-sized one.
Fair enough. Yeah, we can run that. Except my game
I think it's
is
more.
gone and crashed, I think, so I may have to disconnect and reconnect for you. Oh, yeah, the connection's
server
just...
lost.
Yeah, there you go. Let me get this. What's going on here? Because the graphics, I don't know why everything's on full, like it's maxed out,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still getting a lot of like distance. Train distance is at maximum. Train DO distance general 100, 100, 100. I'm getting like a lot of fog.
Maybe it was just the weather.
Don't know, but some people are able to see further than others. Like, where the fuck is it?
I didn't get a break for lunch, but it was fun. And looks like Matt's is actually, for those of you who are not looking
Is
at
GTA 15?
Discord, yeah, he's on his way.
Awesome.
Apparently, so.
Awesome.
Oh, Christ, that was horrific from my side. I was like, my gun sight's gone all fucking shit. Can't see for days.
Oh, I know what it is, hardcore. Were you using the thermal mode and just seeing a lot of fog?
I had to use the thermal to look through the fog.
Ah, right, okay. Because I was going to say, you do know that in version 4 you have to adjust the focus of the thermal and stuff.
That might be why then, but it was just in general. Like if I switched to the thermal, if I switched off the thermal, it just was all foggy, you know.
Oh dear.
And people have been able to see targets from a long distance away, and I was like, why can I not see this? I mean, my terrain distance is set to 100 completely. Everything should be full.
Yeah, go figure.
Graphics set in full. Star Gamma isn't though. But
That shouldn't
Star
matter.
What
Size
is-
full.
What does gun to parry and parry to gun do?
Means what it says. Gun to parry means that is a commander's option. So if the
Oh, okay.
commander has a periscope.
Glue the gun to the periscope. Yep.
Yep.
It's more applicable in Leopards. Leopard 2s, like in particular, like.
It's that hunter killer capability, isn't it? That sort of
It allows
You've
the
got the
commander
commander-
to search for a site.
and
Yeah,
then
the-
the gunner takes over the engagement.
Yeah, that's the theory.
While he searches for another one.
Yeah, that's the theory. The gunner finds a target. The gunner engages the target, so the commander calls up, and while the gunner is engaging the first target, the commander's queuing up the second.
Be right back.
Yeah, okay. Well, while you're doing that, I will just catch
See-
up on my chat from my YouTube stream.
Cool. There we go. If he's gonna. Let's see. It's VO2. I assume that when you have an M1A1, the M1A2 step, I assume that means for all M1s in the game? That
Say
it would
again,
change
sorry.
The controls? Change the controls on all M1s?
I believe so. Yeah.
There's the only option on here is the M1A2, but there's no other M1s on the list, so I assume that's just going to change it for all of them.
I would think so.
Designate? No.
You best to be honest, I would just stick with the general controls because then they're going to work for everything. Or otherwise, you'll end up having to rebind things for things.
I'm using joystick
I see.
as well.
Ah, right. You see, I can't help you with there because I don't bother with the joystick.
I'm beginning. Well, it's good enough. But
Would you believe I use an Xbox 360 pad?
Oh, I'd believe that. It's not that far removed from the yoke of a
Yeah.
of a gunner's control anyway, except your one doesn't tilt. Anyway, I'm going to suspend the stream while we reload the next mission and get Maximus in, and then I'll rerun it. I'll catch up with you guys later.